Dyslexic genius here. We're back on the Cornish phonograph spring barrels, but this works for any phonograph. If the connector for the spring has broken, like on this Cornish, we had the Cornish here and it has a tab that comes up and then this piece of the spring will hook in. So what we did
That
was,
had ripped out, right?
yeah, this one had ripped out right here. You can see right there that the piece is missing. But I created this, and the critical part is the edge of here to the spring barrel, so you just have a little bit of gap so the spring will catch. If you make it too short, then the spring's not going to fit in there. So what you have is, you have this piece of metal you have to machine. You have the round piece, which is inside the spring barrel, and then it steps down so that the edge here can hook onto the spring. So when you put it together, there's a little area smaller that fits in to the pear shape. And then the next step down is the piece that comes through. So I did mine at about 1/8 of an inch, and you can see this. Then what you need to do is you need to peen it over. So years ago I cut the steel out. This piece here is only for peening on spring barrels and to put in these nipples. You can see I've beat on this a lot right down in here. We're doing this. So this comes in and then you use the round part of the ball peen and you just start hitting it, but you work out the edge like this. You peen it over. So it means you have a hole. This is the outside of the spring barrel. The center pin comes up, and this, you have to peen this out so it flares out and grabs the outside edge.
Like a mushroom.
Like a mushroom. And then you peen this. If you make this too long out, then you have problems. You got to make it just a little bit, okay, 3/16 of an inch sticking up or less, and then you're just going to beat that metal down so it grabs onto the barrel like that. And this is the right way to do it. You don't want to do it like Uncle Bubba and stick a screw through there, drill a hole, and put a nut on the end and cut it off. Oh no. Because 100 years, 200 years down the road, somebody's going to go, oh, look, the spring finally broke, and whoever did this did a great job. And you can send this out. It's a lot of fun. And you can find a friend that'll do it for you that has a lathe. And it takes a metal lathe to create this part. And that's my tip for the day.